Hey Tracy, so here's the question that you're asking about, and I drew a picture to kind of give you a broad picture of what's going on here. It says that Al Vincent has decided to retire in 11 years. So this is now, and so in 11 years, if you look at what I'm tracing here in pink, that would be the 11-year timeline, and then this is the point in which he retires. And then after he retires, he wants to be able to withdraw every year for 16 years after he retires $33,000. So this is the picture we're going to use. So I want you to look at this as a timeline. So we have two parts to this. And I'm going to split it down the middle on where there's two different parts. So we have, let me do this in different colors here. We have this part of the problem that I just highlighted in purple. And then in green, we have this part of the problem. Now, if I look at the part of the problem next in purple, we're trying to figure out if he wants to withdraw $33,000 every year for 16 years, but he needs to know how much is got to be in the account for him to be able to do that. That is going to be an annuity problem of present value. So that's going to be using table 13.2. Now, according to the information about withdrawing the money each year for $33,000, it says he's doing this, let's see, annually. And it's 6% over the whole year, and since it's annually, it's going to be 6% per period. And since we're doing this once a year for 16 years, that's going to be 16 periods. So what we need to do is look up on table 13.2, look up 6% with 16 periods, and we're going to take 33,000 times our table factor, which you should get to be 10.1059. And what that will give you is $333,494.70. So what is that value again? This value right here is what he would have to have in his nest egg. So when he retires, that's the amount of money he has to have in his bank account. So then every year he can withdraw $33,000. Now we're going to work backwards again, because the ultimate question is we want to know how much he has to invest right now in order to save up that nest egg so that he can withdraw the $33,000 every year. So now we're going to look at the part of the problem that I highlighted in green. We know this amount now, the amount that he needs when he retires. That's $333,494.70. So now we're looking at the green part. The green part of this question, the first half, is how much do I have to put in right now? What lump sum of money do I put in right now so that I have the $333,494.70 in 11 years? Woo, that was a mouthful. So that is going to be table 12-3. That's going to be present value. I know how much I want to have later, and got to figure out what that lump sum is that I'm going to deposit now. So on this side of the problem with the green area, the first half, we're doing this annually for 11 years. So now we're looking at 11 periods. It's still 6% per period because we're doing this annually. And so I've got to look up on my table what that table factor is. And I would take the $333,494.70 times that table value. And when you look up that table value, you should get 0.5268. And when you multiply that together, you should you should get $175,685.01. So this is the final answer. This is what the question is asking you to find. It's this value right here. How much do I need to put in the account right now so that in 11 years I save up enough money for a nest egg so that for the 16 years after I retire, I can pull out $33,000 every year? I hope that helps, Tracy. Let me know if you have any more questions.